So, I'm pretty sure you guys know what puberty is. I mean, if you don't know what puberty is, then you're too fucking young to be watching this video. So, if your mom just heard me cuss right now, it's probably a good thing, because you need to get off, like, right now. So, puberty. I started to learn about puberty in school when I was around 5th grade. It was 5th grade. I remember this clearly, because it was that time of the year where every fucking 5th grader has to go through learning puberty and the fucking grossness of it and shit. Like it was like a scary time of the year, you know. It was like the Holocaust. Okay, no, it was not like the Holocaust. I take all of that back. But you know what I mean. Everyone like talked about it, and like it was worked up to this moment when you're in 5th grade and you're about to be in middle school, and you gotta learn about the birds and the bees. So it was a scary thing. It was like fucking, I don't know, getting AIDS. That's what it was like, you know. There's a possibility you could get AIDS. So yeah, we were in 5th grade. Every kid in my grade was immature as hell. I don't think most of us knew what puberty was. Our little dinglings were barely coming up like then. So yeah, it was a big question. It was the big question that cannot be answered unless your parent like discussed it with you. My parents didn't. They thought they should talk about it, but they never did. They just let the school did it because it was a lot easier for them. And you know, I wouldn't blame them, because if I ever have a kid, it's gonna be awkward as fuck talking about this shit. So yeah, the school like sent out a little form for the parents to sign, saying, you know, I'm okay with my kid learning about fucking dicks and balls dropping and vagina and periods and stuff. So yeah, it was a good old time. So it was towards the end of the year. We're kind of wrapping up, you know, 5th grade, and we knew this was coming. It was the month of April. I remember that they were like hyping it up, like the month of April is the time we're gonna learn about this, and you need to get your parents to sign this. If not, you're gonna have to sit in that, all that jazz. So the day comes, and boy, were we scared. I think it was the assistant principal. They came into like each one of our class saying, you know, we're gonna have the girls stay in this classroom and the boys go to this classroom, and then girl teacher's gonna be with the girls and the boy teacher's gonna be with the boys, and so it won't be as awkward for you guys. You guys don't get very awkward and like, I don't know, uncomfortable and shit. So I honestly, you know, agree with that. I wouldn't want fucking, I don't know, I was weird then. I didn't want like to be around a girl if we're talking about like dicks and stuff, because I didn't like the fact that they knew what that was. I don't know, I was a weird kid. So yeah, we go to this classroom, and the boy teacher that we were with was like, he's kind of like breaking it down, like, you know, you guys are gonna go through changes after elementary school, and you're gonna experience some things you never think or never thought you would ever experience and seem abnormal, and you're gonna feel some weird things with your body. And I'm just like sitting there like, what? Because I didn't know. Like, I thought puberty was just the time when your voice gets deep and your dick gets a little bigger. That's all I knew it was. Like, and I was kind of scared to get my dick a little bigger, because honestly, that sounds fucking scary. Oh my god. Okay, so we watched this video, and I remember every kid was looking. All the guys in there were just like glanced over at each other, like, is this really happening? Because like it starts off with like, you know, picture, like these little diagrams. Actually, they're not even pictures, they're like drawings of like a little girl and a mature girl, and it shows like pictures of boobs and shit. And I remember like some kids, they're like, hey bro, check that out, and they're like all laughing and shit. The fucking teacher's like, hey, quiet down back there, this is serious, and shit like that. So yeah, they didn't take it very maturely, and he told us, you know, be mature about this. Nah, we weren't mature about it at all. We were just like, what the fuck? You bleed from there? Okay. So video goes through. He talks about how, you know, your balls drop and you get, you know, these feelings for girls, and your voice deepens and you start developing muscle, and everyone's like, hell yeah, we're gonna get ripped up in here. And that's not really how it works. You don't, yes, you get muscle, but you're not gonna get ripped as fuck. But yeah, they said that, and then it started talking about girls like developing breasts and getting bigger butts, and I don't know, having periods, and you guys getting hair everywhere, and all that nasty bullshit. And I'm just sitting there like, hair there? Like, really? Ugh, goddamn, that's so gross. Like, who the fuck would want hair right there? Honestly, like, I wouldn't be able to look down there forever. But it's reality. Everyone has to learn eventually. So, yeah, we were done with the video. Then we had to go to this other class, and it was talking about sex. And this is literally what it was talking about. It was fucking sex. So they basically talk about, you gotta wear a condom and stuff. And we were like, what's a condom? Why would wear a condom for what? Like having sex. And then, really? I didn't know really what sex was then. Nor did anyone else, I believe. Unless there's some fucked up kid in there who was like, I don't know, has some crackhead parents or something. But I don't know. They like knew, they didn't know what to like say. They're like, you gotta wear a condom and when you have sex, or you could get STDs and AIDS. Everyone knew what like STD, like they've heard of STDs and AIDS. They thought it was like something you get when you're like a gross person. That's like something you insult people with. We didn't know like how you got it, like it's transmitted and shit. And they're telling us like, rule number 1, never have unprotected sex. Always wear a condom, no matter what. They're like, we prefer you not to have sex, but if you do, always wear a condom. And I'm just like sitting there like, we're in 5th grade. You think one of us is gonna be having sex next year? Actually, I wouldn't doubt it nowadays, but back then, like, you think one of us is gonna be having sex in middle school? Like, holy shit, this is more like a middle school going to high school thing. But they talked about that. You could get AIDS and stuff because people are not clean down there, and you need to know the person before you have sex with them and all that. And it's just really cringy. We were in the girls with this one, so we're just sitting there, just like scratching our heads, looking around, like, what did you just say? Did you just say penis? Did you just say vagina? Oh my god. One of the most awkward things ever. I mean, it wasn't that bad at the end. I look back at it now, I'm just like, it ain't that bad. We talk about worse stuff, in school, student to student, But at the time, it was pretty bad. I didn't like it. I wasn't comfortable. I was like, my dad and mom were like, so, did you learn anything? And I was like, yeah, I did. What'd you learn? Don't have sex unless you have a condom. That's all I could remember. And then you'll get AIDS. So, yeah, it scared me for the longest time. I always thought once you put that dick in there, you're going to get AIDS. So, that's not completely true unless the person really does have AIDS and you're fucked. But yeah, that's my story on sex ed. So if you guys have any very awkward stories about sex ed, let me know. I'd be glad to read that and talk about it maybe. So I'm gonna head out now because I'm tired as fuck. Man, I got a lot of videos to upload. I got a bunch, so be on the lookout for that if you're watching. So, hey guys, peace.